Hello beautiful people, welcome to Sherleyddramatic Creative Cooking, where there's always something delicious and creative for everyone all around the world, right here on this channel. Hi beautiful people, welcome back to Sherleyddramatic Creative Cooking. Today we're going to be making turned cornmeal, otherwise known as ton cornmeal. Yes beautiful people, you can see I'm in a different setting. I'm at my dad's house and I'm going to quickly make my dad some turned cornmeal with corned beef. So I'm just going to show you how to make turned cornmeal, and I will show you the ingredients that we will be using. Thank you beautiful people. This is not going to be a long video, but why not film turned cornmeal? I do have it on my channel already, but that's way back last year, maybe a year since I did a turned cornmeal. But this is going to be vegetable turned cornmeal. So let's get cooking. So what you're going to need for this vegetable turned cornmeal, first you will need about 3 cups of mixed frozen vegetable. You will need some coconut milk. You will definitely need your cornmeal. This is fine cornmeal. You will also need just 1 cup of vegetable stock. We will also be adding water. You will need your seasoning, which we have butter, some thyme. Now we've taken the thyme off the stick because, you know, we don't want any thyme sticks stabbing my dad in his throat. We've got half of a Scotch bonnet pepper chopped up fine. We've got half a bell pepper chopped up fine, 2 sprigs of spring onion chopped up, and half of an onion. So we're going to get cooking, and what you're going to need is a big pot. Now this is a very old pot. This is my very late mother's old pot. We call it a Dutch pot, but it's very old. But I tell you, if you look inside, it still looks new. Now we're going to use this, and also you're going to need like a massive wooden spoon. This is what they normally use in Nigeria when they're making like fufu. So we're going to be using this to ton the cornmeal. So let's get cooking beautiful people. So beautiful people, first we're going to add our 1 cup of vegetable stock. Then we will pour in some boiling hot water, just about say 3 cups, because we're going to make sure when we add everything they're well seasoned and flavored. So now we are going to pour in our ingredients that we chopped up, because we want this to boil and get some flavor, so that when we add in the cornmeal, you know, everything it just tastes really good and flavored well. We're going to add also just a little bit of coconut milk, no more than that, because my dad, he can't take too much of the coconut milk. For some reason, it just affects him. Then we're going to add our vegetable. This is frozen mixed vegetable. Then we're going to just mix that all in. Beautiful people, I apologize for the angle of my camera. Because I'm not filming from home, everything is totally different here. You know, I can't set up my camera like how I would have normally set it up, because I couldn't bring all the tools with me. So, and excuse the lighting as well. I don't have any of my softbox lighting or ring light here. And I wasn't going to come all the way down to my dad's and, you know, carry all these things. So just bear with us, okay? So we just mix this up. And then what's going to happen is we're going to make it boil. Once it starts boiling and reduce, then we will add in some garlic granules, some tropical seasoning, and we will add in some black pepper and a little bit of cayenne pepper. And then we will start to mix in and turn our cornmeal. We're going to add our fine cornmeal to this bowl, and we're just pouring in just roughly, to be honest with you, we're going to use the old packet. Yes, we're going to use the old packet. No point in saving anything. And then what we will do is we're going to add some water. And the reason for adding the water to the cornmeal is so that once we add it to the pot, you won't get that lumpiness in your turned cornmeal. So we're just going to just mix that in just a little bit more. That's exactly how we want it. So when we add it to the pot, you know, it will be nice and smooth. We don't want no lumpy turned cornmeal. Just like that. So we're going to add it to the pot right now. We're adding the cornmeal to the pot now. Just slowly, gently pour it in. We're going to add just a little bit of tropical seasoning. Just a little bit, because my dad is diabetic, so we don't do too much of the salt when cooking for him. And we're going to add just a little bit of cayenne pepper. We're also going to add just a little bit of garlic granules. This will just season up the pot even more and flavour it. And just a little bit of black pepper. So we're going to stir this in. Can you see how it's becoming thick already? You've got to stir. And you've got to do this on low heat. The fire has got to be low, not too high. Because what's going to happen is the cornmeal is going to gradually start cooking. But what we're actually doing is we're steaming. We're steaming and turning every so often. So this is our first turn, just to get all the vegetables mixed in. Then we will cover this up and check it again in about a couple more minutes, because we have to keep checking and checking and checking, turning and turning and turning. That's why it's called cornmeal. Okay, beautiful people. Now let's give our turned cornmeal another turn. Now this turned cornmeal is going to be, it's going to be softer than I normally would have done it for my dad, because unfortunately he had a teeth pull the other day and it's still a bit sore. So he doesn't want anything that's going to really, you know, irritate his mouth. So that's why he really requested turned cornmeal. So he wants it really soft, so it's not going to be as firm or hard as it normally should be. It's going to be a lot more softer in texture. So we're just giving this another turn. It's going to take at least about half an hour before we can say the cornmeal has cooked out, because the cornmeal has to be cooked out. That's why you got to keep turning and turning. And also, normally when you take the lid off your cornmeal, when you take the lid off the pot, what happens is the steam that builds up on the pot lid, you know, you drip it back into the pot, because it's all about steaming and turning. So we'll leave that for another couple more minutes and come back to it. What I'll do is when we are near to the finishing, I'll come back to it. Thank you, beautiful people. Please consider subscribing, liking and sharing. Thank you ever so much. Let's turn our cornmeal again. You see that water that I've just let dripped in there from the lid? That's what steams it as well. Oh yes, this is exactly how Dad would like it. Soft, because he wants it soft. It's looking really good. It smells really nice. Beautiful people, if you never knew, if you did not ever know this, that turned cornmeal was once considered a poor man's dish, but now, not anymore. It's a delicacy. People are now cooking it daily and having it for their meal. Because back in the days when it was classed as a poor man's dish, people couldn't afford anything else but turned cornmeal. So most households used to have it for their dinner. But now, not anymore, beautiful people. Believe me, it's a beautiful dish. Beautiful dish. You can cook turned cornmeal by itself, just a plain turned cornmeal, the cornmeal, or you could use gungo peas, black-eyed peas, vegetables like what I'm doing now. You can add so much ingredients to turned cornmeal. So now we've just turning it, and this wooden stick, it really comes in handy. Let's get this pot situated properly. So now we're going to make it steam out a little bit, and when it's ready, that's when I'll come back and I'll show you the finishing texture of our turned cornmeal. It's looking good, beautiful people. One last turn, and then I'm just going to plate up just a little bit just to show you, beautiful people, what it looks like on a plate. Simple ingredients, but big taste in this beautiful turned vegetable cornmeal. Yes, the texture is just how my dad really wants it to be. Soft. Yeah, because look, you can see. That's just how Dad wants it. Yes, beautiful people. Apparently, for those that are not used to or seen my channel or videos on my channel, we lost our mother some years back, and ever since I always been cooking for my dad. I'm his only daughter in this country. I've got 2 other sisters in Jamaica, and I'm the only one in the country, so I do majority of Dad's cooking. And yeah, it's looking nice. Yeah. Vegetable turned cornmeal. And here's our finished dish. Pure comfort. Vegetable turned cornmeal with corned beef. And as I said, I cooked this for my dear dad. Beautiful people, thank you ever so much for watching. Please consider subscribing, liking and sharing. Until the next one, I'll see you in the next video. Beautiful people, please feel free to check out some of my older videos just to get acquainted of what I do on my channel. I would really appreciate it. Please watch the ads, give the video a like because that really helps YouTube pushes out the video. Thank you ever so much. Until the next one, take care, look after yourself. Bye bye for now. I wasn't gonna leave without doing a taste test. Let's just take a little bit of our turned cornmeal. Just a little bit of our corned beef and we will taste this. Tasty, delicious. Try this recipe. Thank you ever so much.